Scene start. Visual, cinematic close-up of the LED headlamp flickering on in a dark garage. The camera pans slowly over the sharp, muscular fuel tank lines, catching the light on the GIXXER emblem. No music, just the faint mechanical hum of the fuel pump priming. The wait hasn't just been long, it has been calculated. For months, the rumors swirled, the spy shots teased, and the anticipation built to a zero fever pitch. But now, the silence is over. Standing before us is the sharpest, most refined version of the SUZUKI GIXXER we have ever seen. This isn't just a facelift or a sticker job. This is Suzuki reasserting its dominance in a segment it arguably defined. It's leaner, meaner, and it carries a presence that makes the competition look suddenly very dated. The design language, aggression refined. When you first see the new GIXXER in the flesh, the word that comes to mind is mass forward. Suzuki has doubled down on the Street Fighter silhouette. The tank is shroud heavy, giving the bike a shoulder-broad look that tapers down into a razor-thin tail section. They've ditched the bubbly aesthetics of the past for geometric precision. The new LED headlamp assembly isn't just for visibility, it's a scowl that commands the rearview mirrors of the cars ahead of you. Every crease on the bodywork feels intentional. The integration of the dual-exit exhaust, a GIXXER signature, has been tightened up, finished in a matte heat shield that screams premium quality. It doesn't feel like a budget commuter dressed up as a sport bike, it feels like a scaled-down GSX S1000. For the rider who wants a bike that looks expensive without the literal price tag, Suzuki has hit the bullseye. The heart of the machine, performance meets sophience. Underneath that aggressive skin lies the updated 155 cubic centimeters, or 250 cubic centimeters, depending on your choice, powerhouse, now fully E20 compliant and smoother than ever. Suzuki's engineering team didn't just chase peak horsepower numbers, they chased rideability. The torque curve has been flattened. What that means for you in the real world is simple. When you twist the throttle at 4,000 revolutions per minute in third gear, the bike doesn't lag, it lunges. The SEP, Suzuki Eco Performance, technology has been refined to ensure that while you're enjoying that mid-range punch, your fuel efficiency doesn't take a nosedive. The gear shifts are clicks, not clunks. There is a mechanical honesty to this engine that is hard to find in an era of over-electronic intervention. It vibrates exactly where it should to let you know it's alive, but it remains buttery smooth at cruising speeds. Handling, the GIXXER DNA. If you've ever ridden a GIXXER, you know it's always been the king of corners in its class. This new iteration takes that DNA and sharpens it. The frame feels stiff in all the right places, translated through a telescopic front fork and a link-type monoshock that has been tuned for sporty comfort. Throwing this bike into a corner feels telepathic. It doesn't resist your input, it rewards it. The wide radial tires at the rear provide a massive contact patch, giving you the confidence to lean just a little bit further than you thought you could. It's a bike that makes a novice feel like a pro and a pro feel like they're on a playground. Whether you're filtering through dense city traffic or finding a line on a mountain twisty, the chassis remains composed and predictable. Technology and rider interface. Suzuki has finally listened to the tech-savvy crowd. The new digital instrument cluster is a masterclass in legibility. Even under direct midday sun, the negative display LCD stays crisp. It's now packed with Bluetooth connectivity, offering turn-by-turn navigation, call alerts, and SMS notifications directly on the dash. But they didn't stop at gadgets. The safety suite has been bolstered with a dual-channel ABS system that is remarkably unobtrusive. It doesn't kick back aggressively at the lever, it just works in the background to keep you upright when the road surface decides to be unpredictable. The lighting is now all LED, from the position lamps to the turn indicators, ensuring you're seen long before you're heard. The verdict: is it your next bike? So, the big question, was it worth the wait? If you are looking for a motorcycle that balances the soul of a sport bike with the practicality of a daily driver, the answer is a resounding yes. The new Suzuki GIXXER doesn't try to be everything to everyone. It doesn't try to be an adventure tourer or a lazy cruiser. It knows exactly what it is, a precision tool for the urban jungle. It competes in a crowded market against the likes of the Pulsar N series and the Apache RTRs, but it brings a level of Japanese refinement and big bike feel that is unique to the Suzuki badge. It's for the rider who values build quality, who wants a bike that will feel as tight in 5 years as it does on day one. Visual: the rider kicks up the side stand, the exhaust emits a sharp, raspy note, and the bike speeds off into the sunset, the LED taillight fading into the distance. The GIXXER is back, and it isn't just participating in the race, it's setting the pace. If you've been on the fence, it's time to get off and get into the saddle. The streets are waiting. Scene end, 0.